located in an urban village, was enchanting villa. As soon as Dustin and Abigail got out of the car, they spotted Edmund anxiously pacing the entrance. "Are you all right, Mr. Rhys?" Edmund was delighted when he saw them. "I called Ms. Ruth for help, but I'm surprised at how quickly she got you out of there." "Thanks, Mr. Robinson, but it wasn't necessary to bother the Harmon family with something so minor." Dustin smiled. "Minor?" Edmund's eye twitched. If crossing Nelson was a minor issue, what would Dustin consider a major one? "How about you, Abigail?" Edmund turned his attention to his daughter. "It's none of your business. Don't ever show up in front of my classmates ever again," Abigail spat, heading straight into the house. She was clearly still holding a grudge over how cowardly her father was. Edmund sighed. He was completely clueless about how to mend the relationship with his daughter. "Don't worry, Mr. Robinson. She'll understand you one of these days." Dustin reassured the older man. Although there was a rift between the father-daughter duo, both parties clearly cared for each other. Abigail might look tough on the outside, but whenever her father was in trouble, she'd be the first to jump out and protect him. "I hope so." Edmund forced a smile. "Please follow me, Mr. Rhys. Your room is ready." He led Dustin to a guest room. The room was cleaned and fully furnished with branded goods. It was obvious that a lot of effort had gone into preparing this room. "Thanks, Mr. Robinson. It's lovely." Dustin was satisfied. "Great to hear that you're happy, Mr. Rhys. I'll attend to other matters now." Edmund gave Dustin a nod before turning around and leaving. After a moment, someone knocked on the door. When Dustin opened it, he saw Abigail standing there, dressed in pajamas with cartoon designs. She had removed her makeup and now looked much kinder and more sensible. "What's up?" Dustin asked. Could I come in?" Abigail asked awkwardly. "I don't think it's a good idea for a man and a woman to be alone in a room." Dustin wore an odd expression on his face. "I'm not even being that fussy about it." Abigail rolled her eyes and walked into his room. "Close the door. Don't want my dad to see us." "Huh?" Dustin was surprised. What was she up to? "What are you waiting for? Come here." Abigail plopped onto Dustin's bed and patted the spot beside her. Her pale, exposed, crossed legs seemed exceptionally distracting under the light. It was a fact that Abigail was a beautiful girl with perfect features and a voluptuous and alluring figure. "You better not mess around. I'm not interested in minors." Dustin was alarmed. "What are you talking about?" Abigail sneered. "Excuse me, but I'm not here because I'm interested in just have a favor to ask." "I see. Thank God." Dustin let out a breath of relief. Currently, he was also a mess when it came to sexual relationships. Do guys only think about those kinds of things? Abigail was baffled.